What's up, you guys? Welcome to a game that's probably way overdone on the internet at this point, but this is Stardew Valley, and very special shout out to Blackout for buying me this game. I was on the fence about getting it, and then you gifted it to me, and that was extremely generous of you, and mass appreciation to you. So let's get going. I played the first spring this will be the 5th time. And I've been getting better and better each time, so I like skin 4, hair 24, and I like the Charlie Brown shirt, cause good grief. And my name is Bill, and we will name this the Good Old Days Farm, but we gotta smush good old for it to fit. And we'll do that. We'll smush good old and put the days away. Because that's what you do with this game. It's like an escape from everything. Which is nice. And my favorite thing lately has been sleep. So I don't know what this does in the game, I'm still learning. And I like doggies, so we're gonna do the cute one and name him Milo when he comes around. And now, in my practicing stuff, I'm playing multiplayer with my girlfriend on another file in the Four Corners, but I like the forest farm. There's lots of forage and it's just good. Now I have blue eyes, and then everything else, I mean, I don't really care. Obviously the sprites are not really that detailed to be all that exciting or anything, so like this doesn't matter at all, really. But I have a very Charlie Brown-like personality, so I figure that shirt just fits. It's called the Good Grief shirt, and its description is a good old shirt, so it's perfect. Alright. Good enough, brown hair, got everything going. We're not going to skip the intro, just in case anybody hasn't seen this game. Good to go. I'm hoping that this is going to be a very casual thing. I did a Let's Play of Harvest Moon 64. 3 years ago? If you watched that, you'll know I'm a big fan of it. And just like that game, right here we have a grandfather who's passing away. And we're inheriting his rundown farm, basically. But there's more to it than that. Don't open it yet, have patience! Listen close. Now it gets really real. There will come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. Grandpa, you have no idea. Actually, yes you do. That day has come, and your bright spirit will fade before a growing emptiness. It's like he's looking through the TV. And when that happens, my boy, you'll be ready for this gift. And my axe. Now let Grandpa rest. And then so many years later, when all the joy and happiness is gone, and you're working for Amazon, join us, thrive. Work hard, have fun, make history. In other words, be a slave. Unless you're that guy who just has a good time regardless. Even though inside he might be in extreme turmoil, we don't know. And that guy over there is dead. It's a little too real. But yeah, there's a lot to this game that surpasses Harvest Moon 64, as much as I like that game. Like, it's a buggy mess these days. If you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I lost sight of what mattered most in life, real connections with other people and nature. So I dropped everything and moved to Stardew Valley on the Good Old Days Farm. My boy? I like that my boy thing. If Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will you? There's a good lad. Yes. So 3 years ago, Nintendo Capri Sun started a Let's Play of this game. I don't even know how old this game is, because it wasn't new at that time, I don't think. But man, this is like the bus that keeps on going. Like I said, I was on the fence about it, because graphically, I just couldn't get into it. But I was heavily invested in Nintendo Capri Sun's Let's Play, and he's still going with the multiplayer nowadays. Like, still, right now. Go watch it. Well, here's Robin. She is the local carpenter who will help us with upgrades and stuff pretty later on. The music of this game is phenomenal too. So yep, exactly like Harvest Moon. You inherit a rundown farm, you got your shipping bin, your house that you can upgrade. All of it is the same. I like the little animations too. It's a bit overgrown, but there's good soil underneath that mess. Yeah, let's get to hoeing. We got some parsnips that we start with. We gotta get potatoes. We gotta find artifacts to get free cauliflower. There's things to be done. Who are you in my house? A new farmer. There's Lewis. Grandpa says hi, and you have a sausage on your head. I'm Lewis, mayor of Pelican Town. You know everyone's been asking about you. Not every day someone moves in. Yeah, what happened to small towns, man? I guess everybody moved on. It's a good house, very rustic. That's one way to put it. Crusty might be a little more apt, though. Rude! Told isn't her bill. She's just trying to make you dissatisfied so you buy one of her house upgrades. Right his face. I actually really like his hat. It's just on the sprite itself, it looks like a sausage. But in the portrait, it's fine. But yeah, we gotta introduce ourselves to all the townspeople. And, obviously, if you watched my Harvest Moon 64 Let's Play, you know that I knew that game like the back of my hand, and I knew what was coming up, and it's like a race to do as much as possible to be ready for like the next thing, you know? And you could do that same thing here, but I do not know this game that well. But remember I said this is like the 5th time I'm playing this spring? Hold on, let me set the options. I am playing on the Nintendo Switch, even though this is built for the PC and probably way better control-wise on a PC, but I got used to it. I'm gonna auto-sort this because I got used to that too, and let's grab our 15 parsnips and get going. So, we got a journal that has little quests that usually have monetary rewards and stuff. So I always want to be paying attention to that. And the first thing every day, check the weather on the TV. It's clear and sunny, and also the fortune teller will tell you about the spirits. They're in good humor, so if the mines were open, it would be a good time to do that. And living off the land just gives you tips, like right now saying chop wood, like your life depends on it, because it pretty much does. Yeah, we gotta use our sickle or our scythe, whatever you want to call it. This does not cost energy. Your energy bar is down there on the bottom right, for anyone who doesn't know. So you can do this even at like 1 energy. You can still pull this off. And then the pickaxe is for the stones and other mineral deposits in the mines. And obviously the axe is for the logs and the trees themselves. And the hoe is for the soil. And the watering can, well, that's just to marvel at its wonderfulness. I am recording at 30 frames, and I apologize for that, because I know the scrolling is not as smooth as if it were 60 frames. But you get used to it. And it's less data, so yeah. We'll just clear out this little front part. We got a plot of 15 to make, so 3 rows of 5. But I'm going to leave a space by the porch, in case I decide to build a fence or something. And I think I'm going to try to build in like 3x3 plots, so maybe like buying 9 seeds. These are the parsnips. They grow in 4 days, but they don't sell for too much, but we can replenish them for pretty much the whole season. And I'm going to throw these down there too. Those are mixed seeds that come from sickling the grass and the bushes and stuff. Every now and then you'll find them, but it counts as a foraging skill. And that's like number 1 why this is better than Harvest Moon. Because there's skills that you level up in. So there's like other video game mechanics here besides just the farming sim. You got leveling up, you've got combat in the mines. And like once you get comfortable with the controls and you let the graphics, if they're not really your thing, like for me, like I was saying, it kind of took me a while to really be sold on it. Like once you nestle in, like give it an hour of getting used to everything, and next thing you know, like you're glued to the thing. Like, I definitely have the bug that everybody has experienced with this game right now. Which is why I'm doing this same, like, first couple days for the 5th time. Because I got a little bit better each time, and I figured I kind of want to do that Harvest Moon thing where I rush to get what I do know is good. So let's move on to town now that it's 9:30 a.m. This screen is very nice. There's usually harvestable things. This counts as foraging, picking up stuff like these dandelions. This is foraging. So is chopping wood and chopping bushes. That's all your foraging skill. And there's some really cool unlocks and stuff you can craft later as you level that up. You've got a fishing skill, which we won't be able to do anything with until tomorrow. You've got your farming skill, obviously. And then, what's the other good one? Oh, well, the mining and combat. And all of those can be raised to level 10. Here's our calendar with everybody's birthday. And some quests you can take on. Nothing today, though. And here's Gus. He's the saloon owner. I don't know why he's not saying his intro thing. Here's Marnie. She sells animals at a local barn or something. I don't know what it's called. And here's Pierre. His bladder's empty. No, I'm just being stupid. But he's very important because he's where we get our seeds. So, we want beans, but only like a handful for the community center later. Cauliflower sells for the most, but takes forever. Potatoes are like the gift that keeps on giving, kind of. That's 8, 9. Yeah, so we have like no money, but we'll get it back. So potatoes is what I'm going to roll with. We're going to try to replenish the parsnips because we need to get some quality ones. Oh, sweet, bread in the trash can. Here's Alex. He's the jock guy. You could potentially marry him. There's 5 guys and 5 girls that you can marry. Bachelorettes and bachelors. But yeah, rummaging through these trash cans, it's actually a super good strategy. You can find like really good cooked meals that you otherwise wouldn't be able to do until like way later in the game. But you want to make sure that nobody catches you because it's like minus 25 affection. Here's Penny. She tutors the kids and I don't know what else she does. Well, let's give her a daffodil because it's a nice gift. Just boosting the affection, very Harvest Moon-like. And I just saw Haley. Yeah, there she is. She's the popular girl. Like Alex was the jock guy. This is the popular girl. Give her a flower too, I guess. And this is Leah. She kind of does her own thing. She likes foraging and stuff. She might actually be who I go for when it comes to that marriage thing, but that's not until like super later. It's not my focus at all. This is Vincent. He's just some kid. And here's Jody. And if 2D portraits are something to go off of, I wish he could marry Jody. My God. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. But when I was playing at first, I was like, who are the marryable ones? And I thought it might be Jody. I was like, oh yeah, she's the one. And then I realized she has like a military husband who's not here right now. When you're attracted to a 2D portrait. But not really. I'm just kidding. Haley's sister is in here. There she is, Emily. She likes gemstones and she works at the saloon, so she's pretty easy to find all the time. And daffodils are a nice hold-me over kind of thing. That's 12 people greeted. I don't know if we have to finish this greeting all 28 people to trigger the next thing, like the community center and stuff. Let's head to the beach. The beach is very important early game. We can't get our fishing rod on day 1. That's tomorrow's thing. Here's Elliot. He's another marryable dude. Looks like Fabio, or whatever that guy's name is. These clams, they're worth a lot of money. Oh, and these worms. Anytime you see worms... Oh, I'm out of inventory space. Crap. Can't wait for that backpack. Alright, what can I ditch? 11 stone. That's not too much. You get stone all over the place. So if we just push that outside of the menu... Oh, there we go. It made me pick it up. Yeah, there's artifacts and minerals. And it's saying to go to Gunther at the museum. Basically, you find a whole bunch of artifacts that have really no purpose other than to be artifacts. And you just put them in the museum, and after every handful of them, you can collect rewards, like maybe a pack of seeds. Like, there's... One of the rewards is 9 cauliflower seeds, and so that's why this is important. So here it is, this is the museum, let's do it. And this triggers when you do have your first artifact. It's basically just, yeah, whatever collection used to be here is gone. And then he sees that we have one and is excited. And that's really all you need to know. I think I'm going to skip this. Just because this could be like an hour-long thing. But how very nice, we have 2. Just pick any table you want and set them down. And look at that, there you go. 250 gold just for doing that quest. And these books, they just give you tips on like fertilizer, cows, all the things in the game. But you find them as you're hoeing around. Always digging in these trash cans, man, because you never know. And here's the blacksmith. This dude is super important. Clint. But we don't have anything. He is how you upgrade your tools. And like that's the biggest drive right now. We gotta just bust our butts to get money. Head to the mine as soon as possible. And keep up with that museum and the community center to unlock little bonus packages. Just so that we can have the copper bars that we need and the money to start upgrading our tools to the next level. Here's Caroline. This is the mother of Abigail. She's the purple-haired girl that you can marry. You already said hi to those ones. Oh, here's Harvey. He's the doctor. I think he's marryable? Maybe not. I don't know. I'm still learning, referring to the wiki thing. Yeah, the music of this game is phenomenal. And the way I've been feeling lately, like this is perfect. So yeah, once again, thank you to Blackout for gifting me this game. We'll sell those, and I hope I don't regret this. I don't know how rare this is, but I feel like it's probably not that big of a deal. So I'm dumping it in there too. Alright, we need wood so we can start storing some of this stuff, but we also need to plant our potatoes. Keeping in mind that we want a scarecrow later. See, like this is the thing that gets addicting. I do my 3x3 plot. Like you always have something next. Once you know, even just vaguely what to expect, and you know what your plan is, and you're just hooked on like, okay, I got to do this. And somehow it's fun. It's the craziest thing that these like farming games that are just work virtually are somehow super fun. And there we go. So we got a space between our 2 plots for when we get to level 1 farming skill and learn the ability to craft a scarecrow. That'll help prevent crows from eating the crops. But yeah, we gotta chop the heck out of these trees because we need at least 50 wood right now for a treasure chest so we can start storing some of this. Got some more mixed seeds. Mixed seeds, even though you plant them like crops, they actually count towards the foraging skill. But that's all well and good too. Like if you don't want to spend money on seeds, and like you find mixed seeds all the time. I don't know why I said it like that, all the time. Like maybe towards the tail end of the season, if you know there's not enough days remaining in the season for a crop to grow its full cycle to be harvested. Like maybe just start doing some mixed seeds and hope for the best. Alright, we're using the sap that we just got from the trees to get 2 torches. Shoutouts to Nintendo Capri Sun, basically copying your setup at the intro game here. Gotta get a light here, and then the wood, 50 wood for a treasure chest. There's no real crafting animation or anything, so you gotta be careful you don't like accidentally click, because it takes your resources as soon as you tap. But here we go, we have storage space now. So we'll put the sap, the wood, all this stuff, the breadstick for when we're going to need it in the mines. Organize it just because it's satisfying to do so. And the dandelions, they're good for energy in the mines. But I might need it now, though. Like, look at my energy bar already. Starting to feel exhausted. There it is. It is almost nighttime, but alright. So since we know the sickle does not cost energy, we could... And it's too early to go to bed yet. We'll just clear out what we can and see if we can go forage anything down at this next screen. Oh, that's the thing. What I love about this compared to Harvest Moon 64 Even though at times it seems like the days go by fast, like if you've ever played Harvest Moon 64, this is outstanding in comparison. Because in that game, like the day was over as soon as it started. So you had to be constantly like in speedrun mode to get anything done. Whereas here, like you actually have time to explore almost every screen. And I love that. Yes, horseradish. They don't really do too much energy-wise, so I'm probably going to sell them. But we need one of them for the community center. For those of you who don't know, the community center is a thing that unlocks. It's a rundown building in this game. And there's these little spirit guys that kind of watch over it. And we have to do some things to unlock it, but once we do, they accept submissions of, like, all these forageable things, every crop. There's bundles you can complete. And it's a very good thing to start doing as early as possible. Not really seeing too much else. There's leeks. They're like these little white forageable things. But we just got the horse radishes. Why is that hard to say? I don't know. I like to go to bed by like 11 p.m. because there is a penalty if you stay up too late. Like your energy doesn't fully recover if you go to bed too late. And you definitely don't want to run out of energy, especially in the mines. Because there's like a gold penalty, you lose your tools. Or that might be if you die in the mines. But more on that on the 5th, which probably isn't going to be this episode, because I'm going to try to do like 2 or 3 days per video. And we'll see. I don't really know. This screen sometimes has horseradishes and leeks. Maybe a daffodil or two. I don't know if the spirits, like when they're in good humor or whatever, if that affects that stuff too. I only know it's good for the mines, but we'll explain the mining stuff when we get there. But yeah, very soon this is just going to turn into like a casual, laid-back, escape from your harsh day kind of thing. Dump that in there. Chewing stick. There's another thing for Gunther at the museum. This is very good. One step closer to the 9 cauliflower seeds. I just had broccoli and cauliflower in real life. In preparation for this game. It was actually really good though. It was the like oven roasted kind that's all seasoned, you know? Something about eating a vegetable, man. In real life, like you just feel like you're doing a good thing. And you're like, oh yeah. It's like Harvest Moon, but real life. I don't know. I'm dumb. Well, let's see who's in the bar, even though it's getting super late. Oh, here we go. The music in here is awesome. Here's Pam. She's an alcoholic, but she's alright. Gus is my buddy. We want to befriend him. And Emily we already talked to. Isn't it nice? This dude's a jerk. I don't know if he becomes nice. It could be that typical character thing. Nobody else here. You can actually play those arcade games, and if you win, you get a machine for your house. But it's kind of a whole different thing than what we're doing here, so probably not going to do it. Maybe at the end of all things. I don't know. But that's day 1, and in a way, good riddance, because it just gets better and better, man. If you've played any of these things, Harvest Moon or this game, like, you know, each day as more stuff unlocks, like suddenly the things that you're doing, there's more and more that you gotta keep up with, but somehow, like, that's what keeps you coming back. No level ups, but a decent supply of money. And now we're gonna get the fishing pole. So yeah, fishing is so important early on if you want to get that money up. Sometimes that rooster sounds, oh, it's gonna rain tomorrow. Alright, that's good, no watering the crops. The spirits are mildly perturbed, so that means the mines would probably suck today. But maybe not. There goes the backpack, yes. And Willie's back from his fishing trip. We're going right there. Meet him before 5 p.m. Let's water the crops and head right there. Maybe get some wood. I don't like to hit town until like 8 a.m. because you can't go to that screen until 8 a.m. for the community center cutscene. But that doesn't happen until like the 4th or 5th. This is good. Every use of the watering can is adding to our farming skill. And once we hit level 1, we'll be able to craft that scarecrow, although I think we need coal. But we could potentially find that fishing, oddly. But yeah, wood is very important. So, okay, this is the rush that we're focused on right now. If we want to have a crazy goal in mind to try to do like as much as soon as possible in the way that I know, keeping in mind that I'm still learning this and don't know everything, we want at least 300 wood to repair the bridge on the beach because it opens a forageable spot that has a lot of like stuff that sells for a bunch, like every 2 days or so. So that's good. We want to just do everything possible. Keep up with these crops. Keep up with the museum and everything. So we get those cauliflower seeds as soon as possible. We want to unlock the community center, the mines, and just like keep on doing everything all crazy. Because once we hit that 2,000 gold, we can buy the backpack and hold more stuff. So we got to get this fishing pole and start working on the fishing skill. And that's what I really love about this is more so than the Harvest Moon games. Oh, we got a quest here. Oh yeah, we already said hi to him. Anytime you see this, Marnie wants a carp. I forget where you get that, the river or a lake? I might not be able to do it. But, oh yes, field snack, that's good for energy. Alright, I'm waiting for Shane to go away because he'll yell at me for digging in the trash. Somehow, thank God this guy doesn't see you do it, even though he's like right there. And in here, there's 2 people I forgot to say hi to. We got George. It's irritating having to meet all these people. Yeah, he's not too bad, though. And his wife, Evelyn. I mean, I'm glad this game exists, because the Harvest Moon series has gone way downhill since 64 and all that. Oh yeah, we already said hi to... I forget. Having played through this first couple weeks, like I said, 5 times, it's like... Plus, alongside of this one, I have some time to just do nothing. I'm playing the Four Corners farm with my girlfriend right now, as I was saying. So, like, I got that game in my head, and now this. So it's easy to forget who you said hi to and who you didn't, is my point. Anyway, to the beach for our cutscene. Let's get that fishing rod. Now we definitely want to increase the fishing skill so we can learn to craft bait, and then eventually this guy will sell an even better one that we can attach the bait to. And it makes fishing faster and just more profitable. But that's what I was saying, is like, on a rainy day, especially like if you don't have access to your pickaxe or something, like where you would normally go to the mine, like on that day instead you would maybe fish. So more so than the Harvest Moon games, it's like, you can juggle to add variety to it. So that's basically what we're doing here, is just keep in mind fishing, chopping wood, the mines, and the crops. Like, always keep all 4 of those things. Was that 4? I don't know. But the fishing, this took me forever. I had to buy the training rod to understand it, but I got it now. Perfect, yeah. Sunfish, that's needed for the community center, but, I mean, we could easily catch another one, so we'll definitely want to be selling it. What's good about fishing here is until 5 p.m., we could go right in that shack and get our money now instead of having to wait for the results screen. But yeah, every use of the tool increases the skill. And definitely something we want to do. Because I really like the crafting stuff that you can unlock too. That's the thing. Like you can get crab pots to catch fish without fishing. And then you could get a recycling thing. Let's see what this is. 30, 30, 30. Oh, there you go. A little bit of something. We got this thing. That's something we could sell or save for the community center. But I don't know. Thank God our stone is still there. There's the bridge that needs repairing. Can fish in the river too for different types. What was I saying? I got distracted because there's like always something, man. That's scary too if you're about to rummage through the trash can and they just come flying out the door. Oh, crap. I want that. Clay, we'll just not throw it out, but throw it to the side. Come back for it later. Maple seeds, that combined with an acorn and a pine cone, which all come from trees, or are roots in the ground. That's how you craft the field snacks. Crap, I need to do something. That backpack, dude, that's why you gotta rush for this 2,000 gold. Like, prioritize seeds, get that underway, because that's where your real money is. Fish, like your life depends on it. And then, like, also keep wood in mind. But once, like, you got stuff in the ground, and you're just fishing, and you get that 2,000 again, like, definitely get that backpack as soon as possible, because inventory space... It sucks only having one row. Yeah, just plop that in there. Alright, we got our basic set. Let's go get that horse radish, the wood that was just over here somewhere. Get more wood this way. I think it's level 4 foraging. Whenever we hit that, which is obviously a ways away, we'll have the ability to build something called a tapper, which you hang on a tree to collect syrup. So this is a maple tree, so it would be maple syrup. Pine trees give you pine tar, and I forget what the other tree is. So this is actually helping mining right now using the pickaxe. Oh, a geode! We can bring those to Clint, the blacksmith, and he can break them open for 25 gold apiece. And that you usually find artifacts that then go right next door to Gunther. So that's like another thing to keep in mind. Like, alright, today, what do I want to do as I head into town? Oh, I'll bring the geodes, and then we'll swing by the museum and get that done. I don't know, you just get hooked on it. The planning thing. I don't know what it is. I'll try not to stare forever at that stupid inventory, but sometimes... Like when that stuff gets... Oh, sweet copper ore, dude! Oh, that means he's gonna show up with the blueprints for building a furnace. That's perfect. So basically we went mining without actually going mining. Because you need a furnace to smelt that copper ore into a copper bar, which is what you have to turn into alongside money to upgrade your tools. So see already, like the music might be like putting you to sleep and you're just having a good old time, but there's all this stuff going on that you gotta keep in mind. Man, say hi to Joss or Jazz, whatever. Jazz, probably Jazz from Jasmine, right? Speaking of the geodes, let's do it. 25 gold really is, that's like a fish. Oh, sweet! That's a new orpiment. So we'll go give that to Gunther. Rummage through the trash first in case you find... I found like some bean pot in there, which is like a crazy healing item. On one of my other ones. Put that in there that we had earlier. Nope. Maybe like one or two more we'll get our first reward. I think it's the second one that's the cauliflower seed still. Unless it is the first, that would be amazing. Hey, Sam. Didn't say hi to him. He likes skateboarding and video games and stuff. And that JoJo Cola stuff. It's basically a soda can. We already said hi to Fabio. Yeah, the way things have been going lately. This game is perfect, man. It's reignited some enthusiasm in me, honestly. Just, I hate to keep calling it the Harvest Moon thing, but I mean, it is. Where you just get, like, excited about these virtual tasks that you have to do. Spring onions, yeah, you definitely want to come down here. These are good to bring into the mines early on for a minor energy boost. Because every time you use that pickaxe, your energy, like, look at my energy bar now. So obviously, like, if you did some watering and, like, even chop down 1 or 2 trees before even going in the mines, you're already entering at low energy. So, like, always go to the mines with wide open inventory space aside from the tools that you need to break stuff in there. And always bring a couple healing things. So the 5th is when the mines open, and that's probably going to be the same day the community center happens. So this is kind of just the beginning part, getting into the swing of things, and once the 5th comes... Yeah, anytime you see a gold star, that means it's a better quality, so it sells for more, and it also, if you were to, it's something that you can eat, it replenishes more health and more energy than the standard one. And as your skills improve and whatever it is, like fishing, for example, you start catching higher quality fish. And the scale, it goes copper, silver, I guess, or iron, gold, and then iridium is the best. There you go, Gus. I want to be his friend because he's all about food. And I would imagine eventually, I think every character mails you a recipe as you become their friend. But I'm not really sure. Yay, daffodils. Actually, is Haley up here? Sometimes she is. No, she's usually sitting right here. Here it is, the community center. It's locked. You have to enter from the bus station at 8 a.m. or after on only a sunny day. It can't be raining. I don't know what's with these farming games always having rules like that when on rainy days everything gets messed up. Hey, Demetrius. Haven't said hi to him yet. Maru, yeah, his daughter. She's another one. Oh, and there's Sebastian. He's hard to find all the time. He's like the emo dude. Of all the places you chose to live here, oh gosh. Where is Maru? It's probably too late. Whatever her name is. Meru. This is Linus. He's the homeless dude. I'd like to be his friend. I'm going to give him a daffodil. The mines are right over there to the right, but they're not open yet. Yeah. Still haven't met everybody. It might just be her left, actually. No, there's 2 people. Who's the other one? Sweet coal, man. See, those worms in the ground, you never know what they're going to spit out. So we have coal and copper ore. That's perfect. If we had a furnace, we could do some smelting. Actually, no, I think it says you need 5 on hand to do it. And I think we need 20 copper to build a furnace, or 25 or something. Well, we'll be getting that tomorrow. Yeah, these we're going to sell. Daffodil. I like to just hold on to them for gifting. We know it's going to rain, so we don't need the watering can. Save that for the community center because there's a forageable on all of these things. A daffodil, a leek, a horseradish, and whatever the other one is, a dandelion. Alright, still kind of early, but we have no energy. What can we do? If you fish on your farm, I don't know if it's skill level dependent or what, but you typically only get trash. So I like to come down here. Probably can only do like 1 or 2 casts though. Oh yeah, this happens sometime. Zzz, plural. There you go. You just want to get the bar high enough to then go for the treasure and then get right back on the fish, otherwise you lose both if you fail. Smallmouth bass. And bait. Can't use it yet, but nice to have. Oh, there we go, we're exhausted. It's not good to go to bed exhausted, I read. But I kind of quick read it, so I have to check in on that again. I think really the only penalty is if you stay up too late. Crap, yeah. Last one, yeah, see a little while. We're at 4, I can't even cast this thing again. That's the newest thing I learned, that you could use the right thumbstick like a mouse to see how your energy is. Yep, we're done. Trash is garbage, obviously. But after fishing skill level 4, we can recycle all trash and turn it into good stuff. So that's why fishing regularly is good. Let's keep improving that skill. Let's see, like, I probably should stop the video here, but I want to keep going, man. I want to get to the mining and stuff. Like, I know that's definitely too long of a video, but we'll do like one more day at least. There we go. We got a breadstick, a field snack. Getting more and more ready for those mines. There we go. We can craft field snacks ourselves now. And we got some wild seed recipes that we could craft. It's something about statistics screens, that level up and the jingles. It's that thing that's missing in real life that makes you, like, put in more work in these virtual things than your actual life. But yes, rainy days. Yeah, Clint! Because I picked up my first bit of copper ore, he's here to give me a crafting recipe for a furnace. And basically he's just saying you need the furnace to craft bars to bring to him to upgrade your things, like we already been over that. Do. That dude doesn't go anywhere without his apron. So now we got a new journal quest to craft one, but we can't yet. Like, that was a really early find. But of course, if you started on the hilltop farm, you have ore deposits like in the mines on your farm. So you could get copper day 1 if you wanted. But we got to get ready for at least 2 bean plants, because I know for the spring crops bundle in the community center, it wants 1 of each spring crop, like the main ones, and green beans are one of them. So we got to grow a couple. And it's also a good time when it's raining to focus on the wood chopping instead of watering in the morning. Just waiting for that like 8 a.m.-ish time to go into town. Pine cone. It's good. I don't know if we have... I know we have a maple thing. You might be able to craft a field snack. Hey, there's a leek. Oh, but my inventory's full. That backpack, dude. We're close. We almost have 1,000. I guess we gotta do all that again. No, we're missing an acorn to do a field snack. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to keep the trees near the house there because I plan to put tappers on them to get all the different types of syrups and stuff. Minimizing the footsteps, you know? I guess it's no different than any other game. Like, sure, you can play a game for the first time. Hey, Sebastian wants seaweed. Okay, well, it's a perfect day for fishing. And we need money. So... Hey, there's an acorn. Sweet. That's enough to do one more field snack. It's like, oh, and another breadstick. Sweet. We are getting down those mines as soon as we can. Oh, man, look at this, too. It's tempting to hold on to it because I know at some point we need it for the community center, but... Money. Priorities first. Let's fish. And just hang out. Yeah, sometimes they go crazy, man. The ones that have gone really crazy, I still haven't caught. But I've only ever played as far to get up to, like, level 4 fishing skill. Hey, a halibut. Nice. I caught it for the halibut. Okay, never mind. It's silver quality, though. That's good. That noise throws me off. I'm always tempted to press it. That little goop-gloop noise. So, hopefully everybody's doing alright. If you watched my recent Mario stuff, I'm sure you know that I've been a stressed out mess. Ah, crap! I don't know about this. Let's try to get that bar up there. Nope. Yeah, see, that's like the worst thing. But as your fishing skill improves, that green bar gives you more leeway. Like, it gets longer, so you don't have to be as accurate with your Y button taps or your left clicks, whatever it is that you're playing on. Like, I found it really weird. It was definitely the hardest thing about this to learn was this. But now that I know it, it kind of feels right. It's kind of clever that they thought of it that way, because it's like, you don't tap the button like quick taps, like you have to vary it. Like, you might do like a quick tap just to do like a little adjustment, and then other times you do like hold it for a second, and then let go. So, like, you're not holding the button down the same duration every time you tap it. So it kind of feels more like you're tugging on a line or something. I don't know. That's the kind of thing that I always want to know, like, how much thought in the planning stage did they put into that, like... Sweet. What do we got? A geode. Okay, could be something good, and we still don't have that backpack, so let's get our money. 3,100. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's fish some more. Or, yeah. Still early enough. It's a good strategy, though. Like, if you're only like 100 away from buying something, might as well give it to them in person and get the money right away. I think Crash Bandicoot has won my Patreon poll. I don't know, I gotta check it. I'm recording this right now while that poll is like only 2 days old. And it's gonna be up there for a week. But I will be recording that, obviously, like if it wins. I just kind of know I want to do like at least a year of this game, like in-game. Like I know it can be a good Let's Play series. And like I said, I'm in that zone where like I caught the itch. It's like I wake up and I'm like, oh, what do I got to do in Stardew Valley? Thinking about it, might as well record it, you know? Ah, driftwood. Too bad we're not level 4 fishing to transform it into something better. But it'll come. I'm surprised nobody has ROM hacked Harvest Moon 64 to like fix all the bugs that it does have. But I guess this game exists and has pretty much replaced that whole series. Like you could tell, like every little thing about this town, the people, the personalities, like it's ripped straight out of Harvest Moon. And you could tell they were fans of it. And probably equally disappointed that a lot of the recent games have been lackluster. That's another reason why I was on the fence about this, is because it's so old at this point. So the question about Stardew Valley 2 or whatever, like it feels like it could be time, but then again it's an indie developed thing. It's one guy that's basically behind it. So probably a little bit longer of a development window to build a sequel. And I think I remember reading something that the next game is not Stardew Valley 2 that he's working on, but it's like, I don't know, I remember I read something. Because like I said, 3 years ago, getting heavily hooked on Nintendo Capri Sun's Let's Play of this. Like, even as back then, like every little sample, every episode, like I would go look at it and be like, do I want to buy it? I don't know. Man, we're getting some crazy money here. Look at how close we are, but because of the time, we should maybe think about wood. We did some fishing. We still got some energy. We could cast up here, too. Let's get some river fish. These ones were the kind of jumpy ones. That one wasn't bad. What do we got? Smallmouth bass, new record. Crap. Well, broken CDs are really good, though. For when you do get that recycling compost thing that turns it into... I think it turns it into refined quartz or something. Quartz? How do you say that? Throw the driftwood away, throw that away, because we're not there yet. So used to, like, not paying attention to the fact that the row is full. Crap. Just missed it for that geode. That's the thing I don't fully have learned. Like Harvest Moon 64, I can tell you what time, what days, everything's open, closed. Still learning that with this. But I hope that the spring goes pretty well, since I do have a little bit of practice. Oh yeah, here's Jojo Mart. Jojo? Jojo. Shane works here, that lady is nobody, and this guy's a jerk. But that's another weird system in place. You can buy a membership, and that completely destroys the community center stuff. I don't know if there's like a perk to doing so, but I feel like most people go for the community center because all the bundles and rewards that you can get. I mean, I think all of these farming games, summer is where you make your money. There's so many crops that grow in the summer, just like in real life. Nothing like a tomato freshly grown with salt and pepper. Sebastian is not here. He lives here. And Maru, we gotta say hi to her still. Yeah, you can't go in their bedrooms until you're friends with them. I don't know what heart level that is. But if you pull up your inventory, you can scroll a panel over and see how much everybody likes you. The heck was that? A frog? It's peaceful, man. Not too long ago, I was falling asleep every night to rain videos and things. Let's grab this. That cave is a thing that happens later, like in the summertime, maybe. Or I think it's money dependent, like if you have 25,000 gold, I think I read, is when that happens. Alright, put all that away, sell that. We'll put the leek away for the thing. Not the museum, the community center. We took on that quest to give Sebastian seaweed for a 60 gold reward. I know he, like, is sometimes easy to find at night, so if we make one more visit into the town, we might pass him. That's another thing I don't know, the routing of people. Like on Wednesdays, what path does this character take? You know? Let's make a 3x3 plot for these mixed seeds while it's raining. Don't have to water them. Just anywhere we can get money, man. And obviously when the cauliflower becomes available, we'll make another plot. And eventually when we kind of have more of a thing going on here, probably won't be doing much of the mixed seeds. But yeah, I hope this ends up being an enjoyable thing. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. Is he in here? Yes, he is. Sweet. Can cash in on the reward. Yeah, completing a task. Not only do you get whatever the reward is, but it's like a big boost to friendship for people too, for doing what they wanted done. So kind of more ways than Harvest Moon to befriend people too. Let's give Leah a daffodil. And Emily. Yeah, the desert, that's a way later thing. That's the thing, I don't even know what I'm getting myself into here. Because, I mean, like, some people are still playing this game from, like, when it first came out, and I don't even know what year they're on. Do some more river fishing real quick, because it's too early to go to bed. This will be the last thing we do, just for some more money. We're so close to that 2,000. We know those parsnips are gonna be done, right? Or, no, it might be the 5th that they're done. So we need to hold one of those for the community center, and if any of them pop up gold quality, we need 5 of those. But very unlikely that any of them will be gold quality, since we don't have fertilizer for the soil, and our farming skill is too low. Hey, a shad! And an achievement! That's, if you catch multiple types of fish, you unlock that. So that means there's an abandoned house to the west, southwest. And a cat has now moved in to sell hats, but I don't really care about that, because the first festival you're Jeez, that thing was nuts. You see that? Yeah, you win a hat at the first festival, so... I kind of don't like the hats either. I want Mayor Lewis's hat. Anyway, holy crap, this is an hour long. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, you lose it. You lose track of time and forget to feed your actual self because you're just busy catching fish and eating spring onions and crap. Whatever the heck you're doing. But it's so good. There we go. Sorted. We're good. We need more wood, though. Let's craft a field snack because we have these 3 things. We could do a geode run. We're ready for things. Yeah. I'm probably going to keep playing, but I'm going to end the video here, I think. See if we leveled up in anything. Fishing, maybe? But otherwise, thank you for watching, and, yeah, sweet. Yep, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.